You like? Hi. Here's a rabbit hole I went down while I was gathering clips for a Transformers Prime video. Cybertronians are really weird from a biological standpoint. Starting with, they're marsupials. Hear me out. Marsupials are mammals that carry their young in a pouch. A pouch is a comfortable inbuilt pocket or body cavity meant to protect and keep warm what's inside. Cybertronians have this. They carry their young in a large chest and torso cavity, and keeping them warm and safe. Humans are the size of baby Cybertronians, explaining why the Autobots get so attached. They easily mistake them for them. They can open these cavities via doors, if they have them, or through a single exit below the neck. In any marsupial on Earth, the pouch is on the butt or belly. Given Cybertronians don't technically need to breathe...
Can't hold my breath any longer! Must have air!
Since I feel no ill effects, I presume this sleep vapor does not affect Autobots. You may resume breathing.
Thank you. Good to know.
Can carry their young up to 50 years and mostly walk upright. They can afford to have it take up a lot of internal space. The pouches have little to no nerves lining the inside, which is great because baby Cybertronians don't need much, if any, cleanup.
I think I leaked a little transmission fluid.
And 50 years of kicking and scratching can be really irritating. During transformation, the chest cavity shifts upward or horizontally depending on the shape of the bot, leaving the pocket space the same size so as to not lose the baby in their gears, drop out the back, or crush them accidentally. Given Miko is completely unharmed after bouncing around in 2 separate pouches, it's completely comfortable and very padded.
Where's Miko? Miko?
I heaved on your floor mats. Sorry.
That's why we wait for cover.
Ah, bolts. Forgot you were in there, kid.
At least I didn't heave on any floor mats this time.
Feeding the babies. Considering the males more often have the chest cavity and don't produce milk and the babies can't chew raw energon, they have to drink the energon straight from dad's bloodstream. Just small amounts for 30, 40 years, give or take. What do they eat? Glowing crystal truffles. They grow in dark caves and feed on minerals and metals. They resemble crystals, but get compressed and crushed to make a glowing liquid. This is not only food, but blood.
Energon is the fuel, the ammunition, and the lifeblood of all Cybertronians, whatever their affiliation.
It's highly explosive if left to itself, but when eaten it's mostly neutralized by enzymes in the bot's body, giving it a thicker, less glowing appearance. 1 crate of this stuff can power a massive ship for a week. Where did the babies come from? From a hole in the ground. The body shape depends on how Creative Primus is feeling and the CNA of the caretaker. So if you're supposed to be an elk and your donor's blood tastes like regular bot, you get a baby Thunderhoof. Speaking of transforming, do you know what else transforms? Armadillos and woodlice. They go from cute little armor-covered critters to protective balls in moments, either by rolling or folding. Cybertronians just kick it up 500 notches. They also have an endo and exoskeleton that gets shuffled around by gears and muscles, allowing them to take various complex shapes. Some females tucking in so tightly that they can squeeze into a shape that's 1/4 their size. All males go for half their size because of the pouch space. Because the skull holds the squishy brain, it reshapes the least and gets tucked away in the most armored spot. So in other words, Cybertronians are giant humanoid half-insect armadillos with pouches, fungus energy juice for blood, and raised vampire babies. At least in the Undying continuity. Each Transformers continuity has its own rules for practically everything. And that's what I got. Comment, like, subscribe. Don't be rude to me. Bye!